My name is Dr. Graeme Ritchie. I come from Scotland. I teach middle school science, which is grade 7 and grade 8. And in our curriculum, grade 7 science is life science, and in grade 8 we focus on earth science. So my understanding of science teaching and learning can be summed up in the mnemonic SCIENCE. In this mnemonic, S stands for a search for understanding. Science is a search for understanding of our place in the planet and in the wider universe. And in our courses, the focus is really on these big understandings which students will take with them, whether they go into careers in science or not. An example of a big understanding is, take this seed. If I plant this seed in the soil and allow it to grow for 10, 20, 30 years, it will grow into a tree, and then I chop off the branch of the tree. Where did the matter which makes up this tree branch come from? Did it come from the soil? Did it come from sunlight? Did it come from water? Where did it come from? And the answer is, surprisingly, that this matter, almost all of it, came from the air. Carbon dioxide from the air has been, through the process of photosynthesis and then other chemical reactions, has been packed very tightly to make up the matter in this heavy tree branch. And that's an understanding we explore in our grade 7 science course, but that is something that students will take with them after they leave school. And an understanding of that kind of question is crucial to an understanding of, for example, the issue of climate change. The C in our mnemonic stands for creating. Our students show their understanding, but in a variety of ways, which are not really concerned with worksheets or true-false questions, but they have to create something, make something to show their understanding. And we're very fortunate here at this school in that our students create wonderful, wonderful pieces of work. For example, drama sketches, puppet shows, songs, to show their understanding of science. And our I stands for imagining. Imagining rather than memorizing. Just as an example, when teaching about cells, I don't really expect students to remember different parts of cells. I would much rather they imagine that they could make themselves very, very, very small and then take a tour inside a particular cell type. So this imagining what it's like, imagining themselves in that situation, is more important than memorizing parts. And the first E in the mnemonic is exploring. And exploring may mean going on a field trip, of course, that may be part of it, but it's also at this middle school level an idea of exploring roles. And these roles may be roles of leading discussion, or teaching a class, or assessing their own work, or assessing other students' work. Students at this level are allowed the chance to explore their abilities and their strengths. And the N in our science mnemonic is a big no. It's a no to busy work, to filling in blanks, to doing worksheets which are time consuming but don't really lead to any learning. So N, no to busy work. And the second C is challenging misunderstandings or misconceptions. Students come to our classes with understandings or misunderstandings about the way the world works, and it's my job to find out what these are and to challenge them. So a common misunderstanding that is held widely is that the mass in a tree may come from the soil. That's something that has to be uncovered and challenged in order to allow students to learn. So C is challenging misunderstandings. And our final E is engagement. The key to success in our science courses is being engaged, being involved in class. It's not trying to memorize the textbook, it's not trying to study the night before an exam. It's just being involved, following what's going on, being open to new ideas, engaging in discussions. So E is engagement is the key to success in our courses.